is a researcher from the Institute for Gulf Affairs and joins us live from Washington. Welcome to the program. What do you know about the details surrounding this ceasefire declaration?
Well, this ceasefire basically was like a poison pill that the Saudis have to swallow because their backers, their foreign backers, made a change. If you notice that the attacks by the Yemenis on the oil installations in the past week were successful because the Saudis did not have the codes for the Patriots, so they could fire them and intercept these drones and missiles. So it is almost they were forced, their hand was forced by their main backer, the United States, that has been supporting them for 7 years. And the US is now realizing that it is in their best interest to end the war because the oil prices are up and the Saudis are refusing to increase output. So the US is actually paying for this war, and that's why they decided to pressure the Saudis. They could have done that 7 years ago. Saudi Arabia and its war, and UAE is backed by the United States and the UK. So without that support, this war would have ended in weeks.
So you say the US could have done that years ago, but
yes.
Right now, let's talk about the timing. There are peace talks being held in Saudi Arabia. Is that also connected, and how do those talks fit in?
Well, the Saudi government always wanted to cast this as a civil war, and that it is a problem between the Yemenis themselves, and Saudi Arabia is only trying to end the war by bringing the Yemenis. That didn't work. Right now, what they are doing is they are trying to put a group of Yemenis loyalists to them to include in the negotiations. I think the Sana'a government, who are fighting the Saudis and their allies, will not accept to talk to Yemenis because their war is not with the other Yemenis, really. Their war is with the Saudis. There are no Yemeni jets dropping bombs and placing siege on Yemen. So I don't think any negotiations will succeed without the Sana'a government and the Riyadh government talking directly. Americans will be there definitely, but it will be mostly in Muscat and Oman. That's where I would assume the negotiations will take place. What's happening in Riyadh is trying to create a strong pro-Saudi Yemeni team to be in those negotiations.
And we see right now the Houthis are not attending those talks in Saudi Arabia. Back to the ceasefire, if it does hold, what happens next concretely?
No, again, the devils are in the details. Will the Saudis accept? Let's remember, this ceasefire was announced from Sana'a. This was an initiative from Sana'a. They said, we will stop firing for 3 days. If you reciprocate, we will stop for a long period of time. And I think there is some arrangements happening for meetings. The Riyadh meeting is just to prepare the Saudi side, the Yemeni team that on the Saudi side, to speak in Sana'a, sort of in Muscat, because the Sana'a government will not talk to the Saudis inside Saudi Arabia. They will talk to in a neutral country, which is going to be Oman. And we already see contacts and phone calls. Oman is going to be where the negotiations happen. Will the Saudis show up? Will they face their victims, sort of the people who are ruling most of Yemen? We don't know, but that is the way out of this war. And I think it's good. Really, this is a win-win situation for everybody. And I have no idea why these people didn't realize it. And both sides, this war should not have happened in the first place.
Ali Ahmed, great to speak to you. Thank you so much for your time and your analysis live there from Washington.